Alleluia, Christ is risen. He is risen indeed. Alleluia. Dear Abiding Christ family and friends, Pastor Craig and I wanted to greet you and share some of the latest information about the life of our congregation. We have set some benchmarks for moving forward, and as more and more people are receiving their vaccines and more people are returning to worship for the first time in over a year, we are glad to share some of these updates. On Easter Sunday, we began congregational singing and we added the children's sermon during worship. Our Sunday school church school has been adding in-person opportunities while continuing some online options through Zoom meeting. Now, Pastor Craig will share some of the things that we are working on throughout the rest of this Easter season.
When we went to the council on a Monday night, we talked about phases, and we said we were in phase 1, which is what Pastor June just described to you, and now in this post-Easter season, we're moving into what we call phase 2. And during this pandemic, we've all been on a journey together, and like all journeys, we haven't quite been able to see the end of it. But the landmarks around us are indicating that we're coming nearer to our destination, and we need to make preparations for a new direction when we arrive there. So let's stop here for a second and just urge you that to assist us on this journey, we need you to get your vaccinations. We need you to continue to wear your masks and to follow the protocols that we've laid out. The quicker we can all do that, the quicker we can arrive. In order, though, for us to continue in a good direction, it is the strong recommendation of the staff that we expand the number of individuals who are allowed in our sanctuary at any one time. And although the First Amendment exempts us from any compliance to limitations, Lutherans have always taught and believed that we should obey the laws of secular rulers when those laws are in the interest of the common good. The number recommended for this room that we're sitting in right now is 360. That's 3,600 square feet divided by 10 square foot per person, just if you want to do that math. And the number recommended by Governor DeWine's office is 25% of that. And so that means that we're going to try and work within a range of 60 to 90. Originally, we had capped this area at 50. That keeps us within the boundaries of Governor DeWine's limitations, but it also allows us to start expanding the number of people. That exact number is going to be posted every week during the sign-in for Sign-In Genius. Recognizing the regular return of young persons to our worship, which is a great delight, we're going to see the addition of children's time again to our children's sermons. In fact, that's going to start this coming Sunday. So we hope that you will start to consider bringing your young people under the second grade if you feel that they are safe, because we want them to be part of our worshiping congregation. We're also at the beginning discussion of adding an outdoor worship service during the summer, especially as our weather improves. And this is going to be done collaboratively between the staff and our team that is responsible for that planning. We're also in the process of sifting through a whole variety of requests from both inside and outside groups for the use of our building. Now, we have been relying upon a decision matrix, which was provided to us by John Ewing, who is chair of our management team. Recently, the council adapted that, and we continue to use that document to assist us in this task. Now, of course, during this second phase, COVID and safety are still very much at the very center of our considerations. The council continues to require masks for all individuals and groups using the building in compliance with state mask mandate until the pandemic restrictions are lifted or changed. Now, we understand that everything's in a constant flux, numbers and requirements and restrictions. So we're trying to be very adaptive as well as we make these considerations for change. But we prayerfully ask that you continue enduring for the sake of others as we all journey together. We're not there yet, but as the vaccinations increase, we see the destination drawing ever near.
That brings us then to the weeks following Pentecost and into the summer months. Obviously, details are still being worked on, and even the overall vision is somewhat in flux as we continue to follow and expand our protocols. We're looking to engage a congregational survey using online tools and providing listening posts to seek information that would be helpful and are needed to help us in our future planning and planning for continued growth. We're hoping and working on ways to expand the limits on our programming while following the protocols for safety. And as we're able, we would like to expand singing and adding liturgy to the worship, as well as increase our worship time to an hour. Originally, we wanted to limit our time together, and so we used 45 minutes as our time for worship. But again, looking ahead, we're hoping to expand that self-imposed time limit. So along with expanding worship and liturgy, we're hoping to increase participation and use of all of our musical groups. And we're also making plans and working out the details to return to full on-site, in-person Sunday church school. These opportunities then would also use the Zoom meeting options as needed or as desired. All this will include reviewing and updating all COVID safety protocols pertaining to the use of the building and possibly moving forward to full opening for community use. Changes through the summer will be very flexible. The goal is to be able to expand and increase in-person opportunities. But we will also be considering the guidelines that are posted by the CDC, Ohio Public Health, and Greene County Public Health. We greatly appreciate your patience as we continue to navigate through these times. We've never stopped, and nor will we. So we thank you for your continued support to the mission and ministry of Abiding Christ Lutheran Church. May God's peace be with you all. Thank you.